Have you ever had one of those things where people come up to you and there's been an accident and they have to get to the hospital and they just need a little bit of money and they're a bit short and for some reason they can't contact anybody else? Yeah, I've had that about 3 times. Anyway, just now, there was another one which was so convincing, I decided to oblige her, and it might be due to the bank job which I've just seen portraying London dodgy doers as alright chaps with a heart of gold. I don't know if I was influenced by that. Anyway, bit of an obvious film really. And the reason I say that is because I haven't seen the trailer, but in the first 10 minutes you pick up the premise and then it takes about another hour for that to actually get carried out, and it's only after that that things get interesting. The script throughout that and the rest really is very functional, characters just telling you all you need to know, and then the scene just moves on, partly because it's got quite a lot to pack in. And that only really starts to pay off in the last third of the movie when quite a lot of things come together, and because it's based on real life, the epilogue at the end is always pretty good. I've done research on the story it was all based on. It's quite impressive what they've done with it. They've actually taken lines which were overheard on radio communications in the actual robbery, and then presumably extrapolated characters from that, and of course used those lines directly, and so that works very well. Also, the whole idea of what interesting things you could find in the safety deposit box and the ramifications that may have is pulled off quite brilliantly. So if it wasn't for the pacing at the beginning and some of the obvious dialogue, this would be really quite brilliant. Unfortunately, average.